Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I have some new release products here from Spellbinders. You've probably already seen this collection. It is amazing. There are actually 5 individual pieces you can buy, or you can get the entire bundle. I do believe the bundle is sold out, but it is called Country Road by Annie Williams, and I did get the whole collection. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Country Wheelbarrow, which I've put together here. I've cut it out of the new latte cardstock, which is this nice chocolate brown, and I also cut out some lunar gray. Okay, and what I did was I took the new Spellbinders little blending tools. They come in a 3-pack here. These are called the mini blending brush set, and I use them to blend in some of the little elements here. So I used some brown on the brown, and I used some orange on the pumpkin. And this, I also brought in the seasonal decor, and the seasonal decor has the pumpkins. There's, like I said, a lot of different elements here. So you have pumpkins, you have Easter eggs, you have florals. There is a 3-leaf clover there. There are Christmas packages. So this can be used all year round, depending on what kind of holiday mood you are in. So for the pumpkins, they came out of there. And then also the garden builder. And the garden builder has all of these beautiful florals. I'm going to show these as well. So same thing, cut out all these little florals. And that's part of the garden builder. So that's where this little kind of wheat came from. So this is the Country Wheelbarrow. The seasonal decor is the pumpkin. And the garden builder has this little plant. So I'm going to use this like this. And we're going to bring in the sign. And the sign is called Welcome Sign and Sentiment. So here is the sign. And I did assemble these off camera. And I cut this with some white cardstock. And then just put some brown ink on there. Actually, let's see, can we go this way with our orientation? Or we can actually just have this hanging off the page. We'll bring it down a little bit. I think that's a little better. Then I'm bringing some greenery. Okay, and then here is the actual sign. And you can get the sign with the sentiments. And the sentiments, again, cover you for all occasions. So they say, give thanks. There's a little pumpkin, gather, love lives here, just for you, gather here, home sweet home, how's it growing, holiday cheer, thanks a bunch, birthday wishes, Christmas trees, a lot of little fun designer elements here. Summer, welcome, I pick you, fall, spring, welcome, farm fresh, winter, thanks, hello, plant kindness, gather love, and a lot of other things. So I made the sign. So we will glue the sign in place there. And then I left this part blank, figuring we could stamp our sentiment on there, glue all this together. But before I do that, I want to put some color in the background here. So I do have some green ink. And you can see I did my ink blending on this scrap piece of paper. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that on my blending brush and just do a little bit at the bottom here. This ink is probably a little too dark, but it'll be okay. And then I'm going to bring in some blue ink, and I have my Spellbinders brush. So we have a little bit of that blue at the top, a little bit of green at the bottom there. All right. That's kind of our background. And then I'm going to glue, well, let's stamp our little decorative sign. I think because we have pumpkins, we need something that's kind of like fall. Maybe this will just be like a little pumpkin farm. That'll look good. Okay, so let me grab one of these. Let me grab a small stamping cube. Pumpkin fits on there pretty nicely. And then I'm going to stamp the word pumpkins underneath pumpkins. And I'm just going to use a dark gray ink for that. Perfect. This is very therapeutic for me. I know a lot of people like to do coloring, but I just die cut all these elements out. I watched a movie, I glued them all together, did some ink blending on them, and it came out pretty nice. There are also little die cut elements, so you could die cut like a little leaf. So you don't have to use the stamps. You can die cut little elements to put in there too. All right, so now let's assemble this. So we're going to do our signpost first. Where did I put it? I always do this when I'm filming. I lose stuff. Where did I move it to? Couldn't have gone too far. All right. Oh, there it is, under the wheelbarrow. So let's do the wheelbarrow first. And then I have some extra pumpkins we will put down in front here. And then that is our kind of our fall decor for that one. And again, that uses the country wheelbarrow, the seasonal decor, the garden builder, and the welcome sign and sentiment. So it uses 4 out of the 5. So just going to give that a second, let that glue set in place. Okay, we're good there. And we will trim the bottom here. And then I can just put that on a card front, and that one is ready to go. I have enough elements though. I think we can do another card panel here. And on this one, I have some other elements. So this one is the Rustic Garden, which has a little wheelbarrow wheel. We have a little, what would you call this? I guess this is the casket, right? Not like grave casket, but like, you know, casket. And then we have a little old well system here. Am I missing a piece here? I am missing a piece. We'll have to fill that in a little later. But same thing. I cut these out of the brown and the gray, and then I just used some ink to ink them up. Same thing with the wheel. And on this one, I have a lot more kind of greenery. We also have a fence here. So let's start with those elements. Same thing. I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending. Did not even re-ink this, just adding a little bit of that green on the bottom here. And then go back in with the blue. Okay, so some green and some blue. All right, and then I have cut the fence pieces here. So we're going to kind of put that in the background. Is this long enough to do, you know, that short little fence? You know, like you have it on the corner of your yard, a lot of people do. I think this is your fence post here. Yes, we'll do that. And this has little slats in it, so if you really did want to make it a fence, you could put the wood through the slats. So we could poke this through here, which I thought was very creative. All right, this one might be a little too big. Let's try this one. There we go. Aha! All right. Let's put some glue on here. All right, that looks good. We got some extra pieces. Ooh, we could just, do we have enough to do this? Like it's a broken fence. Sometimes that happens. We're gonna leave it like that. All right, and then we have some other elements here. So we kind of have this water pump, well pump, I guess. And I just cut that out of some red Spellbinders cardstock and used a little bit of dark gray ink around it to kind of give it a little bit of a rustic look. So we'll put that over here. We'll just kind of put everything in front of it, behind it. We're going to put the wheelbarrow. Maybe we put the wheelbarrow behind our fence. Is it too late to do that? We'll just put it in front. cartwheel barrel. And I think we'll have these florals come out of there. So let me grab some of this brown ink, and we will grab one of these little detail brushes. I'm going to improvise here, and we're going to make this dirt. So this will be a planter barrel. See? And we're going to tuck in our flowers. What's this called? Hosta? Is that what this plant is called? Hostas. So we're going to put that there. And again, I'm going to take my green ink and my little mini blending brush. And we're going to color in behind that hosta there. There's no limit to your imagination here. There's some more greenery and leaves we can add to this. All right, and then I had cut this out as part of the sign. But I was thinking, oh, we have this wheel, wagon wheel I could put behind there. Wheel. Too late, wagon wheel. We'll save you for another project. The wagon wheel can go on another one. And we have this little black kitty cat I'm going to put down here. And all of these came out of this bundle, The Country Road by Annie Williams. Definitely go check it out. There's a lot of fun here that you can customize your own and have fun with it. Look at that. I just die cut a few of the elements. I didn't even do like that much of it. But look, I can hang this birdhouse. Or maybe we can hang it off one of these kind of branches. Let's do it that way. And maybe this kitty is just bird watching. And all I did was just bring in some Spellbinders colored paper, a little bit of glue, and some inks. Look at that. And I still have elements left over that I could probably put together another card. But yeah, a lot of fun with this set. Definitely check it out. There's two very easy card panels. And if you're somebody who likes to do die cutting and likes to put them together, like I said, it was very therapeutic for me. Check out the Country Road release by Annie Williams. Very talented, very good release. And again, you have some new things from Spellbinders with the Spellbinders mini blending brushes here. Of course, we have the regular Spellbinders blending brushes, which also helped out. And this set, again, has 5 die cutting elements and a stamp set. There is the country wheelbarrow, which is going to give you this guy here, the wheelbarrow. There's the rustic garden, which is going to have all of your florals and your plants and things like that. There is the seasonal decor, and that's going to have all of your seasons, your holidays, those kinds of things, Easter eggs, carrots, 3-leaf clovers, the pumpkins, that's going to be in there. The garden builder, which is going to have all of your florals, and I mean a lot of florals, a lot of plants, a lot of things you can put in there. And then the welcome sign and sentiments is the sign. You have a couple different ways you can mount the sign, and that is the sentiment. So even if you only like parts of this, you could definitely do something with parts of it, but I do recommend checking out the bundle or buying a section at a time. Maybe you just start with the welcome sign and sentiments and you slowly add on the other elements. You could do that as well. If you're interested, I will put the links down below for you guys. If you had fun watching me put these together, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and keep on die cutting. Bye, guys.